Hey guys, I made these templates and when you roll them up it kind of forms a cup. There's the bottom. Something to cut these pieces out of. I just took a couple of glasses or cups and cut out a form and roll the clay out. What I do is use on each side rulers to set the depth. That way you have an even piece all the way around, or kind of even. And cut out a bottom. And I actually made a couple of handles with the extra just to see what I could do with them. Just by no means am I an expert on this. This one's pretty thick, but I put a pattern on there, and what you want to do is place it down and cut this side at a 45, or close enough to a 45. And cut this side at a 45, but the opposite direction. And I don't have one of them cool ass scoring tools, so I'm just gonna do it with this right here. I'm gonna score both sides. Fucker. Gonna score both sides. I think my phone is fixing to die. You'll be able to see this side better. You want to make grooves so the slip will have something to go into and grab. And got these little squirters, and this is for white or whatever color this is. I think it's gray or something. And then I have one for brown. And normally, and it is so easy to just squeeze it out just like some glue. I also use these cookie cutters to get my bottom. I was trying to cut them with this thing, but I kept cutting into it. But I got these this set in an auction. I actually got three of these sets in an auction box. And then you want to take your piece, get it up, and just kind of mesh it together. Get it kind of in place like where you want it. And put the two 45-degree angles together. I'm not smooth at this at all. And if it gets out of shape, it's no big deal. It's easy to get it back into shape. And I like to see a seam. Some people don't. I like to see the seam because it just shows that it was hand built. And it's easy to get it back in round. Just take something like this or a funnel, and you could just stick it down in there and it'll get it perfectly round again. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna wet my tool. And kinda, you can see the seam in there. I'm gonna kinda mash that in to my palm. Get this side. The bastard's not one to do right, but it'll be alright. And don't hurt to kind of smack it down a little bit. And you really don't have to do this, but I just like to try to keep it as round as I'm working on it. And flip her over. I'm gonna get this kind of halfway. And going to score this all around. Like I said, you just want to give this slip. It's kind of like putting concrete blocks together. But the blocks are porous, so. And you want to score both sides, or both sides. I got the top here, and this is the bottom. Gonna score it up. And then we want to take our slip. Then you want to take your bottom and kind of flop it on there, and you want to give it some good pressure to seal it. And even turn it over, kind of smack it down a little bit. And you just want to kind of fold this, mesh this in together all the way around. Like I said, as far as it looking rough, I actually like it this way. Some folks don't, I guess. They want it to be clean and look like it was fabricated like these glasses over here, but I like it to look rough. I really do. And since I'm making this stuff mostly for myself and gifts, I kind of want to blend everything together. Give it a smack there. Gonna kind of check these walls and gonna wet this a little bit. Then I'm gonna smooth this edge down just a little, inside and out. And then double check this. And there she is. She just needs some cleaning up. But it's a really simple process. If I can do it, anybody can. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.